Tonight on Podcast Them Down, we're eating more shitty-ass cereal.
Cast them down.
Hail Metal Nation, this is Podcast Them Down. I'm Tim, that's Matt, that is Dave. We're coming to you in surround video for our Halloween special. So for the second year in a row, we've got monster cereals.
We're subjecting ourselves to a breakfast torture.
It's a breakfast nightmare at night.
Yeah.
So,
Scared kids.
Please to recap the last monster episode last year.
Okay.
I mean, monster cereal episode.
I might ask Dave to do that because I frankly don't remember a lot of it. Although I do remember I coined the term type 2 diarrhea. And I think at one point I had a stroke.
So I recall having a very rough day after our taping last year. I thought the overwhelming impression that I got was that how are kids handling this stuff, metabolically speaking? Because it was a traumatic event that I also don't remember very much about.
Okay, so here's what I remember. There are 5. Well, they're now 6, but that's getting ahead of ourselves.
We don't want to get ahead of
There were
ourselves.
5 monster cereals.
Right. The Count, Frankenberry,
Count Chocula, Frankenberry,
Booberry,
Yummy Mummy.
Yummy Mummy, and the Fruit Brute himself.
Okay. Then, so we were able to get all of those cereals.
Right.
However, I think in 1997 or something.
Not Yummy Mummy. They don't. They
don't
did
make
not
Yummy
bring that
Mummy.
one back.
Okay, so we couldn't find Yummy Mummy, but we sampled each of the available 4.
Yes.
We also discovered, I believe in 1997, that they made a Monster Mash remix or like a
It wasn't
Monster
remix.
It wasn't remix. It was regular.
I think it was just called Monster Mash.
But it was
Monster Mash.
old, and we found some. One from Las Vegas.
No, we didn't find it. You found
I
it.
found on eBay. I found some boxes. One from Las Vegas, and it smelled of kitty litter.
Great.
And the other from Florida that had survived a hurricane,
Right.
a recent hurricane at the time.
yeah.
Yes.
And so we ate those, or at least some of us ate them. Against our better judgment, and that's where things get a little foggy for me.
Look, my overriding impression was that they nailed it on the individuals.
Yeah,
I don't know that Monster Mash is what America's tongues need. Really?
no, it seemed like a shameless cash grab.
Right. Just to deal with the excess in the bottom of each bag that you couldn't maybe make a full box of Count
Right.
Chocula with.
Right? Yeah,
You
it's
just pour them all together and you push out one Monster Mash at a time.
It's like using every part of the buffalo.
Exactly. Except you can only carry 100 pounds of meat, and you shot 9. So there's that.
Thirsty children
Speaking of Oregon Trail,
dying of
I
cholera.
was playing it again recently.
Yeah, because I found
Right.
the emulator, right?
Yes, and I did what I always do, and that's ford every river, no matter how deep.
Let me guess. You also start in September?
But grueling pace,
Yep.
meager rations.
Yep.
Try to get as far as you can. Ford every river because,
Naturally.
Valhalla.
I buy minimum supplies and always try to trade, and no one ever wants to trade with me.
I only buy bullets, and then stop to hunt anytime my food runs out, and I will kill all the buffalo,
buffaloes.
and then only bring back 100 pounds.
I mean, that's actually a fairly historically accurate simulation of the Oregon Trail, so you should be proud of yourself.
There should be like a Donner Pass expansion.
Oh,
Now that's getting grim.
that's getting grim.
Do you want to eat more of Jebediah?
Or would you like to attempt hunting for the 13th time?
Oh, I remember another thing.
The Indian scouts you hired have run off.
I remember another thing we learned in the Monster Mash original episode, and that's that Dave has a fatal milk allergy.
Oh, it's
and
true.
we have to make sure. So we're don't worry out there in podcast and downland.
Metal
We
Nation,
have
I'm safe.
Dave's safe milk. So
They were fresh out of beef milk.
Yeah, they're fresh out of beef.
Wow.
So,
What an image.
by the way, it took embarrassingly long to throw out that Monster Mash cereal.
Oh, I'm sure.
Okay, so let's dive in.
Okay. Well, we should.
Let's see what's going on with
now.
Yes, bring us up to the present.
Okay, so there's 2 new cereals. So they've re-released perhaps or reimagined Monster Mash
Remixed.
Now I don't think it's a coincidence that America's favorite metal podcast, Podcast Them Down, talked about a 15-year-old cereal, and then miraculously the next season, old General Mills is cranking out a new one.
We've clearly got some fans in the GM R&D department.
Someone in Battle Creek, Michigan, is listening to us, and thank you.
Thank you.
But there's also a new development, and that is the fact that there's a new monster. Yeah, who the hell is this young lady?
That's Carmella Creeper.
Carmella Creeper.
Good news. There's a comic with an origin story on the back.
Okay, so we're going to have to... Dave, could you read the origin story?
It's the same on both the Monster Mash remix cereal and
it is.
the
And
Carmella Creeper.
Okay, that's less inspiring.
Well, look, you want consistency in branding.
Okay, that's true.
Count Chocula, Frankenberry, and Boo Berry are chilling in Count's castle when suddenly... thump, 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 a dump, dump, dump.
Oh, are we splitting up the voices?
we
I'll be... You're the narrator.
All right,
I'll get Chocula. What is that creepy noise?
And Booberry says, oh, wait, no, I guess I have to be Frankenberry.
Sure.
Count, I think your castle is haunted.
And I'm not doing the haunting.
Okay, because he's a ghost. Yeah, okay, all right. And that's a... Where the hell are Fruit Brute and the Mummy? They're
rock. Wait, we'll find out. We'll find out in a later panel.
Okay. Frankly, he's a Frankenstein. You should go first, Count. It is your castle.
I am not afraid. You're afraid. That sound is driving me batty.
He's a vampire.
Don't be afraid. I think it's coming from the ballroom. You two go in. I'll be there in spirit.
I get it.
Ghost. Okay, then the thumping continues.
Thumping.
And
there's a thump, 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 thump.
Gasp.
Okay. And, I guess that's Frankenberry. Well, this doesn't make any sense. Hey, it's my long-lost cousin, Carmella Creeper, rocking the joint.
And there they are. There's the silhouette of Fruit Brute.
And Yummy Mummy.
And Yummy Mummy, right down there, rocking out.
In silhouette.
Oh, she's spinning tasty tracks and her even tastier caramel apple cereal.
Oh, that's not... It's caramel apples.
That's what it says.
Oh, this is going to be awful.
They're like, what? They Googled fall flavors, and that came after pumpkin spice.
Oh, no. Oh.
Hiya, cuz. Welcome to the Monster Mash, fellas.
But she's the one who... They had a Monster Mash already.
Well, she's there to remix it.
Okay. Carmella, I haven't seen you in centuries. You're killing it on stage.
Narration at the bottom there.
Oh, sorry.
Introducing Carmella Creeper, Frankenberry's long-lost zombie cousin and the life of every party, even if she isn't alive.
They finally, I think I suggested this last year.
A zombie?
They listened to our episode.
Oh my God.
I said there's no zombie cereal, and they fucking made a zombie cereal.
Scientifically proven.
General Mills, consider yourselves sued. We'll see you in court. We have a dated podcast with both of these ideas.
This is exciting. This is truly exciting. Who knew that Frankenberry had a cousin?
A long-lost zombie cousin.
Look, here's the thing. It actually does kind of start to make sense when you consider...
Does it?
Frankenberry, right?
Is a Frankenstein's monster, a reanimated corpse.
Right. Would have a dead cousin who maybe is zombified.
Okay.
They were both corpses.
They were both corpses at some point.
I think it works enough.
Let's say they're the same generation, right? And
Okay,
and
they
the parts that made up Frankenberry. Maybe let's say the Frankenberry's head.
Right, because Frankensteins don't reproduce.
No.
They're created, and zombies don't reproduce.
No.
This is pretty airtight, actually.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to give them a big thumbs up on the lore. You know, a lot of properties, a lot of IPs these days have been shitting on.
It just makes no sense. It's haphazard, right?
I've heard this.
Not this.
I heard somebody the other day was talking about this bullshit that Magneto could beat up Darth Vader. I'm like, what the fuck, guys?
Nonsense.
But the good people at GM, General Mills, they understand that backstories matter. And that if you can introduce a new character, that's fine. But they have to make sense.
It's got to make sense.
Even though all the Monster Mash novels that we loved to read in the 90s are no longer canon, good people at General Mills slowly bringing them back.
You know, I don't think this is something that gets addressed enough. When they decanonized the Monster Mash novels,
Yeah,
I spent my childhood reading those novels.
exactly.
What the fuck are they thinking?
When I find out that Yummy Mummy is a Legends character,
Yeah.
I flipped my shit. But now he's back. He's right there.
There.
We
There
might
he
not
is.
be able to eat his cereal at the moment,
And not unless we pick it out of the Monster Mash and assemble,
yeah.
you know.
or
and-
go back on eBay.
Okay, so let's decide which order we're doing this in. Do we want to start with the caramel apple cereal, or is there a description for Monster Mash on here?
There's pictures, but
Artificially berry flavored frosted cereal with monster marshmallows.
Okay. Whereas Carmella Creeper is artificially flavored caramel apple cereal. Marshmallow shapes and colors may vary.
I suspect Carmella Creeper will be a stronger flavor.
yeah.
I'd say you're
so
probably
if this were
right.
a beer tasting, you want to go light to heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
But there's all that is one way to do it. However, we did last time eat the individual cereals because I believe Fruit Brute or something tasted like fiberglass.
Oh, Fruit Brute was awful.
So
we could also do that.
I also only brought 3 bowls.
Okay.
So what?
do
The
you wanna do
second
it-
cereal will be tainted by the previous cereal.
Do you want to do a dry tasting and a wet tasting?
We definitely want to do dry then wet.
Okay.
Let's do them both dry, and then that will inform how we do our wet
you know
tasting.
what? I like this idea.
Yeah.
And that way, maybe should we open both of them?
No. Just
No,
open
there's
one.
no
Wait.
need. No need.
Okay.
This one expires on May 12th.
This one expires on May 13th.
Okay.
So that one.
Oh, this
yeah.
one. This
Okay.
one. All right.
This will be good for longer.
Here, hold my mic and watch this.
Your various children can eat it.
All right.
Oh,
Gotta get some action sounds.
here we go. What we didn't get the opening sound last. That is
Let's have a look at this.
That does
that
not
is not the colors I was expecting.
not at all. Even though that's what's advertised on the box.
It is, but I just thought it was a problem with the printing.
Nothing about this says berry flavored to me.
No, I don't know where the.
It's purple and green.
Like apple and grape, maybe.
Maybe they're preparing for a Mardi Gras. It doesn't come out as like a Mardi Gras
King
cereal.
cake flavored cereal.
All right, give me hands.
All right, put it in your little paw there.
Too early for a Christmas
Oh,
roll.
sorry.
Only
That's-
someone on the floor.
That's on the floor.
They're fine. We cleaned the floor like a few months ago.
Routinely.
I'd help you, but my hand is full of cereal.
Right. I'm out of hands.
All right, there's like a fruity aspect to it.
Okay.
It smells to me just like the other cereals did. You know.
I can see. Yeah.
There's green on my purple one.
Oh, that's a. You should save that. That's like an error.
Yeah, that's
The collector community is
That's
going to be.
worth money.
Hey, there's purple on my green one.
Oh boy,
Oh wow.
this is seeming less valuable. Uh oh.
Nope. Okay.
Well, I need to taste them all at
Oh
once.
yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. All right.
It tastes exactly the same as the cereals last year.
Yeah, I mean,
All the berry ones.
yeah, this is
Yeah, it's true.
This is basically just blueberry flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go ahead and eat the collector's ones.
I mean, this also makes me believe that the box we ate was very unhealthily old. Because I think this is what the other one was supposed to taste like,
supposed to
rather than paste
logic.
and bile.
I need some marshmallows though.
Yeah.
It has a.
What I get? Oh, I got one marshmallow.
It tastes like generic cereal. There's nothing really.
It's just like a fruit cereal. It tastes like kind of like Trix, kind of like
Yeah.
Who was this supposed to be? The yellow thing.
That's got to be Frankenberry,
Yeah,
but
that's-
yellow Frankenberry. Maybe.
Who's the orange one?
The orange one is Frankenberry. The yellow one. The yellow one's got to be.
Maybe that's Carmella and her hair.
Oh no! Wait. Oh, these lazy pieces of shit. Okay.
Are they just non-representative?
Well,
Well,
there's
no,
a
there's two Frankenberries.
there's a chocolate bat.
There's a chocolate bat, a poopy swirl ghost. Is that what that is?
Yeah, that's a poopy swirl ghost.
Yeah.
Okay.
I see it.
And then just two different Frankenberries.
Lame.
I guess is one of them supposed to be Carmelita?
Why even bother at this point?
Wow.
I think the green one is supposed to be.
Maybe.
What'd you call her? Carmelita?
Yeah, or Carmella.
Carmella.
Sorry,
Wow.
Carmelita's a better name.
No need to use the
More
diminutive.
demographic.
Well, I
appeal,
mean,
too.
there is Spanish on these boxes.
Yeah,
as well.
that's what I'm saying.
Ingredientes. Maíz integral.
Manzanas de caramel.
Harina de maíz. Azúcar.
Right?
Jarabe de maíz. Yeah, a million types of
She
corn.
could have been for like Dia los Muertos. I mean,
Yeah.
they're missing. There's
I am-
another free idea, General.
Yeah,
Mills.
we're gonna see that next year too.
with candy skulls.
Uh huh.
Telling you.
My goodness.
Let's open that one and see
All
how
right.
it goes.
Okay.
Wait, which one has that one has 1 extra gram of whole grain per serving?
Ooh, so for you health nuts out there, if you're trying to decide between Carmelita and the Monster Mash remix, go with Carmella.
All right, let's have a look. Oh my god.
Oh, that is not.
We got to see these side by side.
Okay, hold on.
Municipal waste, suicidal tendency.
Okay, I'm beginning to see what happened here.
That's what it is. It looks like what we've got here is an instance of Booberry meets Carmella Creeper.
Yeah. This is you have hit the nail on the head, Dave.
They just threw in some blueberry. That's
This
it.
is like the Bud Light, Bud Dry. It's all one tube.
It was Duff Light.
Oh, Duff Light, Duff Bold, and Duff Dry.
Thank you, Tim.
I like how we're taking the extra healthy approach and opening them on the floor.
It's also strangely addictive. Must be all the Green Lake 40 or whatever.
All right. I am going to get a fistful of no
Dynamite.
marshmallows.
Oh.
Give me marshmallows. All right.
It seems to be generally under marshmallowed.
It's blue 1, yellow 5, and 6, and other color.
Okay, that's.
I'll trade you.
Ooh.
I have all the microphones.
Okay, I know. Oh, ugh.
All right. I got the same amount as I did before. So I'll start with 1, and then I'll do about 2 dozen. Ah,
Yeah,
it's got that fake apple flavor.
I know what
Sure
they're
does.
doing.
You know, like oatmeal, when someone at the office heats up their instant oatmeal and it stinks up the whole floor and it
Yeah.
just smells like fake apples. That's what this tastes like.
That's
Oh, and I get a caramel aftertaste, but not like good caramel, but like fake breakfast syrup type
Yeah.
caramel.
Yep. It's like the you remember when they had the French toast crunch
This is
I'm getting that French toast crunch under layer.
I'm a little older than you, Dave, but I'm remembering a short-lived Dunkin' Donuts cereal.
Yes.
And
Time to make the donuts.
that is the Dunkin' Donuts donut flavor with the Apple Jacks apple flavor.
Precisely.
You know what? If you eat a whole fistful of them like I just did, it's not so bad, actually.
I mean, it's not bad, but it's also not delicious.
Hang on.
I think now
I think we need to start with the berry
I
in the milk for the wet taste.
Yeah.
I agree.
I think you're right. The system works.
I don't know. I got to say, Carmella is kind of growing on me. I'm trying to pin down the exact cereal I had as a kid that this is evoking.
But no, I know it's. But these are there was no original work. These are just two flavor vials they had.
But the kids, they don't know. They weren't around. And
Yeah.
we're grown men. We're not supposed to be eating this cereal.
No.
When's the last time either of you had Apple Jacks? Because I don't think it tastes like Apple Jacks. That's a different kind of fake apple.
I agree with you. There's something.
Okay.
But I also haven't had Apple Jacks in like 20 years.
I haven't had Apple Jacks in long. And maybe that's.
I haven't had Apple Jacks in at least.
That might
20
have been
years.
a slander, but I'm just saying like it's fake apple flavor.
I had Apple Jacks Pop-Tarts
Oh,
earlier this week, actually.
well, I mean that sounds scrumptious.
They're actually not bad. I'm going to take this on a quick tangent.
Okay.
I like to frequent a certain discount shop that does not support the podcast in any sort of financial way.
All right. Okay.
But essentially, the business model is they buy up in bulk what isn't selling.
Is this the Wonder Bread store?
Similar.
Okay.
Is it Ollie's Bargain Discounts?
It's Ollie's.
Oh,
I'm a member of
not
Ollie's.
a sponsor.
Ollie's Armory, not a sponsor.
Do you go to the one by the prison?
Yeah.
There's a Peruvian chicken place around the corner from there. There's
Oh, is it good?
good prices, good food.
Oh, yeah.
Not great prices and not great food.
Okay.
I mean, we grew up in the
in the
Peruvian
chicken
chicken
district.
district. So
We had super chicken.
yeah, we know what
had El Pollo
we know
Rico.
what amazing.
Pollo con tiki riki.
Yeah, we know what amazing
The
Peruvian chicken
place.
is.
Yep.
A place so good they don't even need to have a name besides the chicken place.
I have been to Peru. I've eaten Peruvian chicken there, and I said, "This is shit. You need to come to Wheaton, Maryland."
Yeah, so well, the bar is impossibly high.
Well, it's because all
So,
of the chicken chefs left Peru.
It's brain drain.
me calling a chicken place good, I think, is praise.
Yeah.
Yeah, naturally. So I was at Ollie's, and they had not only the Apple Jacks filled with Apple Jacks goo,
Okay.
Pop-Tarts, but they also had a banana bread one,
Ooh.
which was not
it
as
good?
bad as you'd think.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was like, that's either going to be okay or terrible.
Well, they were like $1 each because Ollie's is cheap as hell. And for $1, that's where I got the icy cereal that we'll be previewing in another episode.
Yes,
Ooh,
another
nice.
series. Even.
Another series.
This is
the beginning of a series.
right.
Yeah.
This is a special.
This is our spooky breakfast series.
Yeah, this is like
This is
you know when you're organizing your media library and you have all those episodes that don't fit, and you gotta label them all season 0. That's what this is.
yeah. This is like the Doctor Who holiday specials. Like, are they in the season? Are they not? Are they canon? Are they not? They air around a certain holiday, but that's all we can say for sure.
Look, is the Star Wars holiday special even still canon?
I mean, it's still
I
canon.
don't know.
Have you been to the Afghan place near Ollie's? That's also good.
Do you mean Jay's Subs
No.
pizza?
Oh, do you know? This is tangential. We're just killing time before we bring out the milk.
Double tangent.
Okay. Speaking of
Triple tangent even.
subs and pizza restaurants.
Yeah.
Of course, you know about Jerry's Subs and Pizza.
It's Jerry's.
Ooh, Jerry's.
Ba-bum.
Great shot, Jer, man. There's a good Obama impression. In Burtonsville, there is a rogue Jerry's.
I know about this.
Yes.
I know about this. It's across from the Ethiopian place and the Cuban place I like.
Wait a
Those
minute.
are great
Cuba de
Cuban-
Ayer?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And,
It's across from there.
Okay.
okay, it was a Jerry's up until like 2 years ago.
Okay.
And then one day, I walk in there and I order the exact same order I've always ordered. They give it to me. And I walk out.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, I'm glad this place is still a Jerry's. It survived the pandemic. I turn around, Jeffrey's.
What? Same exact order, though.
Same exact owner.
Down to the birch beer.
Same exact everything.
Oh, do they have the birch beer?
This is wild
Did
to
you
me.
check?
Because
Yes.
I got the birch beer at Jay's, which, if you think about it, if you remove a couple of letters from Jerry's, what do you get?
So,
Jey. Jay's Subs and Pizza.
Oh my God! So
I
there's
was like,
another
oh
one.
wow, a new sub shop, and I walk in and I'm like, this
true.
looks like a Jerry's.
it's
There's a Panda Express there as well.
something going on.
We got to talk about the Afghan place though.
I only had it once. They
Where
put
is
like
it?
raisins in the rice. It was
it-
crazy.
Oh wait, you mean like Afghan kebab?
Yeah.
Yeah, we haven't been there
I
yet.
forgot what it's called.
It's not. I don't think it's Maiwan kebab.
And they have a different special every day.
Oh, yeah?
So I recommend looking up the special, getting the special.
That intersection of 175 and Route 1, that shopping center,
That's
it's a hidden gem.
that's a hidden gem.
Except it's at the intersection of two major highways, and it's
I wish we weren't
it's
talking
like
about.
a quarter mile from an interstate. So
You can get gas there too, and your truck tuned up.
Hey, it's not. It's that's true.
You know, I wish we were talking. We're talking about good food, and my stomach is already being shredded by whatever the corn mash that these things are created.
I'm
from.
sure this helped.
Yeah, having a fest beer. You know, we always like to be in comedy peak for you, the podcast and downers. So yeah, we drank a lot of heavy IPAs before eating this cereal.
Right.
Well, I think it's time to settle things down with some milk then.
Let's do it.
Bring out the dairy.
It's Jerry.
Ooh,
Dairy.
Bop.
nice shot, Dare man. It's work.
All right, we're starting with.
Starting with this.
Well, I was about to say they're hard to tell apart with the when they're outside of the box because they're pretty much the same thing. Oh, wait.
Oh no.
It's hard to do things with a microphone.
Here.
Here, I'll.
Here, I got it. I got it.
You got
Okay.
it. All right.
Well. Okay, that's. I mean, we don't need to have a full serving.
Perfect. That's all I need.
You know what? This probably is a full serving.
At least according to the FDA. Yeah, each box contains 700 servings.
That's good.
All
This-
right.
Okay.
I think the marshmallow distribution is probably good.
I mean, and we should just mention like
Acceptably
the fleecing of America, the shitty cereal piece to marshmallow ratio way off.
This is why I like to get shitty marshmallow pieces in bulk.
Yeah,
So I can correct the ratio.
yeah. No, I feel that's a great service.
Say when.
I actually can't see how much milk there is. Yeah, that's good.
You almost poured that straight onto the microphone. And that would be your microphone from now on.
Yeah.
Actually, I don't think oat milk.
Yeah,
Would oat milk turn into oat cheese?
No, it's
I don't think it would.
I mean, I'm pretty sure oat milk is just water and paste. So, I mean,
You can make your own oat milk at home by soaking oats in more water than you
in
need to
milk.
make oatmeal. Oatmeal.
We have a bread maker that has a yogurt making function.
Oh, man.
wait, yogurt and bread are two totally different foods.
I know,
I
but
mean,
it gets
both-
even stupider.
Both involve fermentation.
One of the ingredients that you have to put in to make the yogurt is yogurt.
Wait, hold on. That seems just like you got scammed.
That dog don't hunt, Monsignor.
Okay, there's the milk changes color a little bit, but not quickly. Huh.
I guess as with everything, the milk kind of helps to focus the flavor and make it less sharp and all over the place. I don't know.
It dilutes the berry for sure.
Yeah, it's way better with the milk.
Yeah.
I think this is. I said it tastes like the cereals from last year. You know, the blueberry or whatever. But I think it's this is better with milk. It's better than the blueberry was.
Yeah.
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 I gave myself too much, though.
Well, we do that every. It's become a tradition. Do the marshmallows taste different though? That's the part that I've always kind of struggled with. Is it psychosomatic in that you see it being a chocolatey looking ghost and it tastes chocolatey?
Yeah. I'm trying to use the power of suggestion.
That is definitely not a chocolate ghost.
No. It's some kind of fruit flavor.
All right, let me see.
I'm isolating it.
I, too, have isolated one.
It doesn't really taste like any.
It tastes like sugar.
Yeah.
The purple ones might be unflavored.
The purple marshmallows?
No, the purple the purple ghost flavors.
Oh, yeah.
Or it could be their berry coating is washed off into the milk.
Well, I'm going to drink the milk at the end. I'll let you know.
They absolutely taste a bit like cardboard.
They're just
The purple ones don't retain their flavor at all.
no, not very. No, the neon green ones do a little better.
I think my cow milk, after having the cereal in here, has turned into the color of oat milk.
Yeah.
That is distressing.
No, very, very much so. This color, I'm not sure if you can see that there, but that color is the same color as the oat milk that you poured out. Whoa.
Well, mine suffered a horrible fate.
Wait, let me see that oat milk.
Your oat milk is the color
Oh,
of a cafe au lait now.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's good radio.
Yeah, this is great.
Let's do it in stereo.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Do you know what misophonia is?
Yes.
So does the audience.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, that was just great. Well, that's it, everybody. We'll
Nope.
see. Huh?
There's another cereal.
Fuck.
How on earth could you forget?
Carmelita.
Carmelita.
I feel like I need a palate cleanser, though.
Yeah, let me get some of this beer.
Good call.
I don't have one.
Do you want me to go get you a beer?
No.
That's
Yeah.
No. Yes. Yes, I do.
All right. Sit tight, Metal Nation. I'll be back.
So, you know,
He's gone. Let's talk about him.
So, you know, we were talking about various metal foods, and I thought, you know, we'll debut our idea later.
Yeah.
Oh, this is not healthy. Excuse me. This is not great. But maybe there's other metal foods we could eat.
I got one, too. Hang on. No, it's there. All right. Oh, that sucked.
God.
That sucked.
That was so spooky, though.
Oh, fancy.
The fest beer.
All the way from down the road.
Now, many places can fest.
Nobody fests like Springfield? Is that what you're going to say?
At work, we have a lemon tree.
Where is this going?
Really?
We really do. And I kept telling people it was haunted.
I was going to say there's a lemon behind that lemon-shaped rock.
Because I guess we brought it inside because of a frost warning. And then we brought it outside again. It's like, and I'm glad it's gone because it was haunted. Now everybody drink your turnip juice.
All right, I'm going to drink my turnip juice.
Okay. Oh, that's good radio too.
Tim, I'm looking at your DVDs and I see 28 Days Later, one of the finest zombie films. I feel like Carmella Creeper would be a fan.
Yeah, I actually believe that Carmella Creeper is a fan of 28 Weeks later.
So I'm going to stop.
Which I also have, I think.
I'm going to stop you there.
Okay.
In 28 Days Later, the scene where they're in the convenience store / gas petrol station.
Okay, that's a pretty good.
They could have been eating
They
Carmella
could
Creeper.
have been eating Carmella Creeper. Yeah, again, that's a great point, Dave.
Missed opportunity for our friends at General Mills.
Yeah.
I really hope
Perfect product
I
placement.
really hope the audience is looking at the DVDs and trying to figure out the organization method.
It's by color.
If you think you figure it out, let me know. There, that was way better.
Jesus.
Oh, and that is a strange taste. All right, it's time for Carmella Creeper.
God.
I just saw a bunch of Good Eats books over there, and my
Good
and my
eats.
stomach turned.
Good eats.
All right.
All right,
Carmella
Creeper. Let's get this done with.
The color of your milk.
Yeah, it's you gotta run your plate there, Dave. You gotta slurp up your milk.
This looks so much brighter in the bowl than the other one.
You have residue. You're gonna be tainted. What? Why is this so green? Oh.
We already saw it.
No, but it looks greener in the bowl for some reason.
Oh, it's reflecting off of the porcelain.
Oh, I feel sick.
The bowl has increased the contrast.
Oh,
I am getting some serious typo negative vibes from this
this
cereal.
is not gonna be good for nobody.
It's gonna be great. It looked great. It tasted great earlier. Homegirl is a zombie.
A hip hop zombie at that.
A hip-hop
Or no,
zombie.
probably an EDM zombie.
Yeah. Those are some serious Beats looking headphones.
Yeah. Those are some AirPod Maxes.
Man.
Which are just headphones. I'm like, wait, those are just headphones, guys.
All right. Oh, the
Okay.
smell is interesting.
All right. The immediate color change. The milk is gray
Is that happening for
very
you?
quickly.
Just making room.
Here's
All right,
There
here
you
we go. Interesting.
Interesting.
I can't tell if I'm happy or not.
I might like this better
Yeah.
dry.
Oh, I was going to say I like it better wet. I feel like I like the Monster Mash remix better dry. But this, I feel like the apple and the caramel blend a little better in the milk.
I wouldn't want to eat a whole bowl of this, I think.
No.
Now that it's in milk, I can pinpoint the cereal from back in the day. It was waffle crisp.
Waffle crisp.
That's what this tastes like
remember
to
that.
me.
Oh, you're absolutely right.
Yeah.
You know when you're driving and you see someone like go, oh shit, that's my exit, and then cut across 5 lanes?
Uh-huh. I actually saw that happen today on 95.
Yeah. Was it you?
No, it wasn't me.
Okay, just checking.
No. Please go on.
I saw it from my rearview mirror.
And I always say, eat your mistake. Just go to the next exit.
Yeah.
You know, it's not a toll.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're not- you don't
gonna
have to go through the tunnel.
but like it's
Yeah.
going to take 10 minutes out of your day.
Yeah, you fucked up. Deal with it.
Yep.
Well, I respect Cap'n Crunch because when the factory's screwed up and it's all berries, you just change the box.
does
It
say
says,
oops,
all berries. That's the end of my tangent. This, well, just like when I had it dry, I think it's less bad the more you eat.
I got a sad tummy, guys.
And you didn't even eat anything that's been through a hurricane this time.
Yeah, no.
It loses all of the apple character that there once
The
was.
apple is largely gone.
Yes, yeah, it is replaced mostly by
syrup.
the other thing.
Is the milk drowning out the apple? Or does it just pair better with the caramel baked good flavor?
Well, you know how when you burn certain metals, it'll release gases.
Oh, yeah.
I think this is a similar reaction between the milk and the whatever aromatic flavonoid compounds there were that were applifying Carmella here. When they
Yeah.
hit the milk, they just
They
evaporate.
just evaporate. Okay.
This left some interesting, like,
It's
tiny little crumbs.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Residue, yellow. Like, there's no way this would show up on camera, but
Oh, these things are in my body. Oh, my esophagus
I
is
think
just...
it's made of microplastics, maybe.
It's got to be.
That's not.
The milk is kind of appley.
The milk is a little appley. That's true, but
Not enough to explain where the apple flavor went.
this is it. This one is a little more coaty in my mouth.
Yeah.
Like,
I got to agree.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I didn't even notice. So,
I don't even remember. Did we score them last time? I don't even remember what we did.
I don't know. Well, okay.
Okay, hold up.
Let's score them.
Okay, let's score them.
Okay.
Let's start with Monster Mash Remix. Features all the monsters,
Allegedly.
but they're not very well represented in the cereal.
At all.
Carmella Creeper has given me a strange aftertaste that won't go away, and I think it's related to the film, the mouth film.
I'm also puzzled. Carmella Creeper's arms are different on both boxes, but her face is exactly the same. Now, maybe she's a zombie, and maybe that's because her face can only be in that direction.
Yeah.
But there's something creepy about that.
Well, I mean, it's right there in the name.
It's true.
I gotta say, I like Carmella Creeper more than I thought I was going to like either of these.
Me too.
cereals.
That's true.
I saw caramel apple cereal and said gross.
Yep. Me
you
too.
know what? Okay.
And then I bought it.
Here's what we should. We need to put likes with likes, right? So I think Count Chocula or Frankenberry were the 1 and 2. Do we like Carmella more than Boo Berry?
Yes.
Honestly, I do. And Boo Berry was a sentimental favorite of mine from childhood.
Yeah. Fruit Brute is uneatable, so that's not even in the conversation. So yeah, she's top 3 now.
Top 3. Depending on the day, she might be top 2.
Okay,
But she
All
will
right.
not dethrone Count Chocula.
Casey.
It was far and away
Wait,
the
no,
best.
CC.
Casey, yeah.
Count Chocula with a K.
Count Chocula. Okay.
But you know what I would like to try? I would like a Carmella Creeper and Frankenberry mashup. I think that would be
that
better.
would be interesting.
better
Well,
than
I was
Boo
going to
Berry.
close the episode by mixing them together.
I mean, yeah, of course. Hell
Of
yeah.
course, as is tradition.
Although I've just had a shocking revelation.
Let me get my
Is
branding.
Carmella Creeper a
That-
secret Christmas cereal?
No.
I mean, these are just fall flavors.
Yeah.
Can't just make it Mrs. Claus's mistletoe and it would taste the same? Spiced apples and caramel. Just change the shapes.
Yeah.
They're not
little
ghost
trees.
shapes. They're trees.
That's not possible.
I mean, you just stamp those little guys into wreaths
yeah.
with marshmallow Christmas trees, and you've got yourself a second cereal.
Also, Jesus was like the most famous zombie of all time.
I've read a strong argument that he was in fact a lich and not a zombie.
Okay.
Fair. Because why?
I
Because
don't
of
know if I
like the
subscribe
soul
to
binding
that.
aspect, or
I did see a great historical cartoon that said Christianity comes to the Germanic peoples, and they're like, tell us more about this tree.
For Monster Mash, the other one was just we couldn't even hold the box without getting the
Yeah.
cat pee smell on you.
I mean, the other one was
So-
probably like filled with like.
So it's not a fair comparison, but this is way better.
Well, yeah, but we were eating contaminated food that had been like in somebody's shed.
wait a second, I wasn't told about any of this.
You were there.
You were there. We
I didn't realize I ate contaminated food.
Well, I mean, we surmised.
No,
it was,
I think I refused to eat it. I don't remember
Oh,
if you
you
ate
know
it,
what?
but you definitely did.
I did for sure. Because we had a debate over which climate was more suitable for preserving food.
That's right.
The desert.
The
I'm
desert,
sure.
but it seems we didn't factor in
But there's
our
a cat
debate
factor.
that it was in a shed with a cat
The
and a
cat
bunch of
factor.
garden tools.
Right. Bag of Miracle Grow.
Yeah, Roundup.
It stings your mouth, kind of. But also, Monster Mash just tastes like blueberry to me. So
Yeah.
And I'm sitting here looking at all of Tim's extended editions of The Lord of the Rings that are all in different sectors of the DVD case. Dude,
Yeah,
how did this happen?
I spent weeks watching all those special features. I watch every last goddamn one of them.
I remember that. Tim and I were snowed in, and I believe like I left to shovel, and 4 hours later I came back and they were still on the same DVD.
Yep.
I was like, are they out of the Misty Mountains yet?
All right, let's do this. I'm gonna mix them together.
Okay, here we go. Which is ostensibly what Monster Mash Remix should be.
Right.
Wait, for our listeners, they should hear what it's like to be in the cereal.
Oh yeah, that's a good.
That's good radio.
You know, there are radio markets out there. They're putting up
Anyone
less
else?
quality content. Yes, please. Than this. Dave,
Let's speak into the mic.
Clear Channel, for example. Now I've got a bad case of the hiccups because I was drinking beer in between cereals.
Dave,
The audience wants to hear them.
There's more coming, I guarantee.
While you're hiccuping, Dave, I noticed your Get Mjolnir koozie. Is there any way I could buy that myself?
I'm not sure if we have any left. Do we have any left?
Sure.
You know what, Matthew, if you're in need of a Get Mjolnir koozie, all you got to do is go to steelresolve.com.
Oh, wow. SteelResolve.com.
Steelresolve.com. It's your purveyor of all metal paraphernalia.
That's amazing.
That could possibly be required to refrigerate your beverages.
And if you're looking for cheap runs of patches, don't forget to go to sweetpat.ch, your favorite Swiss patch store. Runs of 40 minimum.
Oh, my goodness. I need some more Carmella. I'm not going to regret any of this.
It's hard because the green from the Monster Mash remix and the green from the Carmella are indistinguishable.
Right. So I'm just gonna go ahead and mix it around before I eat
This is like whoa.
Holy moly.
This is gonna be something.
It's going to be a monster mash. A graveyard smash, if you will.
So
But purportedly, Carmella Creeper's in the Monster Mash remix.
right.
So this should taste similar. We all know it won't because
Right.
it's a lie, but
This is actually a better cereal than either of them.
they're complementary flavors.
Yeah, no, this is good. It's like that new Beatles song that's
I'm
going to come out.
flabbergasted, actually.
Yeah, this is pretty great.
This will air before the new Beatles song comes out.
Awesome. Were we talking about the fact that we don't know what the Monster Mash song sounds like? Because the song we know of as the Monster Mash is a song about that song.
Right. It's like Tenacious D's tribute to the best song in the world.
Yeah, no one
It's
knows
not
what
the
that
best
song
in the
sounds
world.
like.
Yeah. All we know for sure is they logically could not have been dancing to the Monster Mash song.
Right.
Yeah.
This is actually not bad.
Somehow.
All right. Metal Nation, here's the recipe to make a decent cereal.
Mm-hmm.
Get Monster Mash Remix, get Carmella Creeper, add equal parts, douse in the milk product of your choice, and consume.
This is scrumptious.
Yeah, I'm sold on this. But let's get back to the Monster Mash. I assumed it was just like your generic honky-tonk song.
No, they did. It was a song that you could do a dance to.
Yeah, the Monster Mash, the song that was written.
They did the mash. They did the Monster Mash. It was a
Like
graveyard.
The mashed potato. The dance. You know, they do
Well,
the
they
mashed
didn't do
potato.
the mashed potato. They did the Monster Mash.
Yeah, but I feel like we can assume that the Monster Mash is a colloquial, like, shortening or perhaps even diminutive of the mashed potato, the Monster Mash. Maybe I'm reading too much
So
into
you're
that.
saying it's like the Cabbage Patch. It's like a dance that you could do
Yeah.
to many songs.
Yeah, I'm just saying they did the mash, like whatever the Monster Mash dance is.
I feel bad for Dracula because I think they just stole it from him. Whatever happened to my Transylvania twist?
Oh,
It's now the mash.
It's now the
They just stole it
They
from him
just
because he's
stole
an immigrant.
Yeah.
fucking assholes. I was also listening to something about Bram Stoker's Dracula and some of the
Love never dies.
of the weirder parts that have never been adapted in films. And so, what's his name? When the guy goes to visit him, do you know?
Like at the beginning?
At the beginning, it's apparent that all the servants are Dracula, just in different costumes.
Oh, really? See, I don't think I've ever read the book. I did watch the 1931 Dracula with Bela Lugosi. Mm-hmm. And
That limey cocksucker.
Hey, that's the Dragon of Blood you're talking about.
No. That's Ed Wood.
Oh.
well,
That limey cocksucker dacked his way out of a bag.
well, so there's a
Dracula's
scene.
all about the voice and the presence.
So he hypnotizes. Dracula hypnotizes the guy who comes to visit him to make.
Was
him
this
his-
Jonathan Harker?
I forget.
I forget his name.
Wait, is it the guy who gets trapped there eventually? Who's
Yeah,
got like
yeah,
the
yeah.
girlfriend? Yeah, this is Jonathan Harker.
Yeah, so he is now like his deranged servant, right? And they when Dracula kills him, extremely violent 1931 death where he just kind of falls down the stairs slowly.
Right.
They apparently didn't they wanted to get rid of that scene
Renfield?
because
Renfield.
he is begging. He's talking about how devoted he is to Dracula.
Yeah.
And apparently they thought that was too gay.
Too gay.
Oh,
I'm like,
Man.
who was
This is
watching
in the-
this and go, that's gay?
This is in the interwar period. These men
Yeah.
in Hollywood should have understood the, gentlemanly devotion of servant to master. There's nothing gay about it.
and
no.
he's under a spell. Of course he's going to plead
Oh,
for...
that sounds a
might
little
even say
gay.
he's mesmerized.
That sounds even a little more gay.
I like how mumbly that was.
It's because I don't want to say these things as a real
Okay,
human.
all right.
This is all satire, Metalation.
the beer doesn't work with
we might also.
Let me confirm that.
I'm really hoping. I'm really now concerned how much we liked the two cereals, and I'm
that's bad.
afraid that we
What?
might be dying.
No,
and that
come
when
on
we
now.
listen to the recording, it's just us mumbling, like we're having a shared Carmelita creeper-induced hallucination.
Now, brother, I can tell you a little something about hallucinations as a fish fan.
Oh, what time? 55 minutes.
He did it, ladies and gentlemen.
He got it in under the wire.
Da-na-na-na.
Oh, boy.
I'm too old to use that sound.
Oh, never. I use that. You know how many meetings I am talking about national security matters in which I da-na-na-na? The answer is non-zero.
Oh, man.
Well, I think that's about all the time we have tonight.
I feel wrong.
For liking it so much?
No, I think my vision might be going blurry, and I feel really hot.
my tongue,
No, I actually am warmer than I was when we started.
my tongue feels 30 pounds in my mouth.
Hey, I don't have the film, so maybe
Okay.
the Monster Mash remix abrasively removes the
Look,
Carmella creeper.
It's like Godzilla and King Kong fighting each other.
I think there's a lot of subtle chemistry that we're not privy to.
We're not, yeah.
That's happening in the interaction between these two cereals.
Well, I mean, that's why the logo for General Mills is a G and a heart. Because they have the knowledge and the love.
The G stands for gnosis, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. To make a good breakfast treat.
Where ISENMOR is looking at joining a battle of the bands. And
It's not what you think it is.
it's not, and I don't want to say too much for fear of jinxing.
I hope you guys use Morning Stars.
Oh, that's a good call. I'm not sure that's specifically his
If
period,
we're the last surviving
period
band.
accurate.
Thwomp.
But one of the options was Gnostic metal. And I really want to know what bands qualify.
Ooh.
Like,
Dave, we should start a Gnostic metal band.
I can definitely use another band under my
We'll
belt.
call it Metatron.
I am the Metatron.
I don't think I can sit up under my own power anymore. All right. Till next time, Metal Nation. Mix your cereals and I forgot what we predicted for General Mills. So rewind it and
do that. Keep it spooky.
Yeah, we'll find out what happens. And General Mills, you can just send that check right to our P.O. box.
Anytime.
Yep.
All right. I think I'll just let the hard drives fill up because I'm not going to hit stop.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, Metal Nation.